Welcome to Fern Finding Flow. Today we're going to do about a 30-minute flow, and our peak pose is going to be dancer's pose, and you don't have to be a dancer to do it, and we're just going to try and get us nice and warm for it, see how it goes, and whatever feels good for your body today, always listen to that. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. I like to sit cross-legged. I'm sitting on a block today to give my hips a little bit more space. So I'll let you get comfortable, and then we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling and out. Inhale, out. Inhaling and exhaling. And after you've had your cleansing breaths, you might like to set an intention for yourself for this practice. My intention is to have an open heart and to love myself where my body is today, and that's me. So we're going to inhale, arms up, reach over the head, and then on exhale, we're going to place our right hand down and reach over to the side. Inhale, arms reach up over the head, and exhaling, left hand places down, right arm reaches up and over. We'll do a few more of those. Inhaling up, exhaling, side bend. Inhale up, exhale, side bend. One more. Inhale, arms reach up, exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, last one, left side. Inhale back to center, and you can roll over your knees and make your way into a tabletop. And if you have a comfy blanket or something, you can put it under your knees for some extra support and comfort. So we're going to do a couple of cat-cows. Inhaling, chest opens, heart opens, head lifts, cow. Exhaling, pushing the ground away, rounding the spine, cat pose. So do a few at your own pace. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling, cat. And feel free to add any other additional movement that feels good. Inhaling, opening the chest, opening the heart. Exhaling, pushing the ground away, rounding the spine. A few more. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And now coming into a neutral tabletop, walking the hands forward, coming into puppy pose, getting a good shoulder stretch in. And on an inhale, walking the hands back in, coming into a neutral tabletop. And we will lift the right arm and the left leg together on an inhale, lifting left leg, right arm, exhaling, knee to elbow, inhaling up, exhaling, knee to elbow, inhaling up, and exhale, knee to elbow, and place your palm and knee back on the ground. We'll do the same on the other side. Inhaling, left arm raises, right leg raises. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. And then place your palm and knee back on the ground. And step your right leg through, inhaling, coming up into a low lunge. And we will cactus the arms on our inhale and exhale, fold forward over the leg. So we'll flow through this for a little bit. Inhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, open the heart, and exhale, folding forward over your leg. If you have some handy dandy blocks, you can use those as well. And inhale, opening the heart, opening the chest, exhale, folding over the leg. You can also rock back and forward without the arms on your blocks if you want. Just get it nice and warm. Inhale on our lunge, exhale on our half split. And then switching legs, coming up into our left leg forward. And we'll inhale our cactus arms and exhale, folding over that front leg, half split. Inhale, opening, exhale, folding forward. Inhale, opening, exhale, folding forward. Feel free to stay in either position for a little longer, get a deeper stretch. Or rock back and forth at your own pace. You feel nice and even. Move your leg back. Place your blocks out of the way. Used a blanket. Now's probably the time to move it for a little bit. So we're not going to be on our knees now. And we can set up for our first downward facing dog. So plant the palms, check the toes, push the hips up and back. You can walk your dog, pedal your feet. Get things moving a little bit. On an inhale, look forward between your palms, bend your knees, walk your way up to the top of the mat. Coming into a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms reach up over the head, Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, palms extend down towards the ground, Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to do 2 sun salutation A's to warm up. Inhale, arms reach up over the head, gazes up, Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping back to plank. On an inhale, you can drop the knees. Exhale, slowly make your way down to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking forward between your hands, walking your way up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up over the head, and exhale, arms down, Tadasana. One more time through that. Inhale, arms reach up over the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. If a full chaturanga is in your practice, welcome to it. Otherwise, inhale, knees drop. Exhale, slowly bring chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, either baby cobra or upward facing dog, whatever feels good to you today. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, raise your right leg up, step it forward between your palms, keeping the back heel off the ground, coming into a high crescent lunge. On an exhale, right hand goes down, left arm reaches over for a side stretch. On an inhale, both arms come back up, and exhale, we're going to rotate that back heel 90 degrees and coming into warrior two. Arms are extending long in both directions, shoulders are over hips. On an inhale, we're going to flip the front arm and bring it up over the head to reverse our warrior two. On an exhale, coming into side angle, palm can be on the ground, on a block, elbow can be on your knee. Try not to collapse into the shoulder. Arms are long, top arm can be straight up or over the head, whichever feels good today. And we'll flow through that again, inhaling, reversing our warrior, and exhale, coming back into side angle. And if a bind is in your practice, you can bring your right arm under your thigh and left arm behind the back. It's not in it for me today, so I'm going to stay in side angle. And inhale, coming back into warrior two, and exhaling, cartwheeling the hands to both sides of the foot and stepping back to downward facing dog. Feel free to add an extra vinyasa if you want that. Inhale, raising the left leg up. Exhale, stepping it forward. Inhale, both arms reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, left arm drops, right arm reaches up and over, getting a nice side stretch. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, rotating the back foot to 90 degrees. Arms extend out and long, warrior two, left side. On an inhale, flipping the left palm, reaching it up, and right arm down the right leg, reverse warrior. Exhale, coming into side angle. Same options as the last side, block floor or elbow to knee. Right arm reaches up and long, or if you feel compelled, up and over the ear. Inhale, reversing our warrior again. And exhale, coming back into side angle. And this is your opportunity if a bind is in your practice. I'll see how it feels on this side today. Do left arm under your left leg, right arm behind. It's not today. And right arm reaches up if you're not in the bind. On an inhale, coming back into warrior two, and exhale, cartwheeling the arms and stepping back to downward facing dog. We will flow through vinyasa here. Inhale into plank, exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, chaturanga, or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, we're gonna actually come back down to our chest, and we're gonna put both arms behind us. And we're gonna inhale for locust, for a nice chest opening, back strengthening pose here. And exhale, back down to the ground. You can plant your palms under your shoulders and push back into downward facing dog. On an inhale, raising your right leg up, and exhale, stepping it forward between the palms, planting our back foot down at 45 degrees, coming up into warrior one. clasp our hands behind the back. Inhale, opening the chest, opening the heart, and exhaling, folding forward, coming into humble warrior. And then inhaling, coming back up, releasing the clasp and straightening the front leg. I also like to step in my back foot a little bit. We're setting up for a pyramid here. Both arms reach up over the head. And exhale, folding forward, so you can't go, and then relaxing down. And I like to have my blocks here for some extra support. And if you have hypermobile joints like me, you want to have a little bit of a loose bend in your knee. Otherwise, you can work towards straight, but we don't want to put any extra pressure on our joints. And on an inhale, both arms reach up, and exhale, right arm is going to go to the right hip, and left arm is going to reach up. Forward, 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 and then we're going to reach down and twist here for a revolved triangle. And inhale, arms up, and exhale, planting the palms, stepping back to downward facing dog. And we'll repeat that on the left side. Inhaling, raising the left leg up. Exhaling, stepping forward between the palms, planting the back foot at 45 degrees. Inhaling, arms reach up over the head, warrior one. Exhaling, clasping the hands behind the back. This time maybe clasp them the way that feels weird or the way you didn't do last time. Inhaling, opening the chest, opening the heart. Exhale, folding. Ooh, gotta let yourself have the wobbles. Folding forward over your front leg there. And inhaling, back up. And step the back foot in a bit. And reaching front leg towards straight. Reaching up and exhaling, folding over your front leg. Forward pyramid pose. Inhaling, both arms reach up. Exhaling, left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up. Exhaling, folding forward and coming into our revolved position here. Right arm down, left arm reaches up. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, step back to downward facing dog. You're welcome to do another vinyasa here, or if you want a little second to breathe, come into a child's pose, relax for a second. Few deep breaths. And coming back into downward facing dog if you've moved out of it. And we're gonna raise our right leg up and step it forward between our palms, plant our back heel, coming up into warrior one again. And this time we're gonna work on our balance and bring your hands to your heart or keep them up, whatever feels good for you. And then slowly shifting your weight over that front leg, coming into warrior three. You're welcome to keep hands at your heart. Extend the arms forward, extend them backward, or for a supported warrior three, using our blocks if we have them. And then from there, slowly inhaling, coming up into a standing balance with our right leg up. And at this point, I like to use my hand and set up for my tree pose. Left foot can either be on the thigh, on the shin, on the ground. We just don't want it directly on the knee. And your tree can grow limbs, reach up to the sky, connect with your roots coming down out of your right foot. And we're gonna bring that left foot out of tree and bring our knees to touch, but left foot still up. Left arm is gonna grab the left foot, right arm is gonna reach up, and then we're going to kick our left leg back and extend our right arm forward, coming into our dancer pose. Trying to keep our hips square, chest square, and slowly coming back down into Tadasana. Oh. Take a breath here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms reach up over the head, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to downward facing dog. And an inhale, raising the left leg up. And exhale, stepping it forward between the palms, planting the back foot 45 degrees. Inhaling, coming into our warrior one. And we're gonna make our way to warrior three. Hands can come down to heart center. That's where I like them. Slowly shifting our weight forward over our left leg. Right leg is long and strong behind. Warrior three. And again, if you have blocks, supported warrior three is a great option. Working on our alignment and balance, trying to keep our hips square. And on an inhale, coming up into a standing balance, right knee up, and exhaling, grabbing the foot and placing it into whatever position feels good for tree for you today. Hands are very slidey. My foot doesn't want to stay there, apparently. And exhale, slowly release. Bringing your right knee to be in line with your left knee. Grabbing your right foot with your right hand, left arm reaches up, and exhale, extending the right leg back, left arm forward, dancer pose. Slowly release, Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up over the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Inhale, right leg raises. Exhale, right knee goes behind right wrist, right foot towards behind left wrist. And I like to use a block. We're setting up for pigeon here. And we're working towards being, get your blanket. Use your blanket as well to get a little more comfy. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly coming out of pigeon, planting the palms, tucking the left toes under and pushing back into downward facing dog. Just so we can switch our legs, left leg up, left foot behind wrist, block under your hip. I do for lovely support. And lifting the chest, lifting the heart, and then exhaling, folding down into sleeping pigeon. Inhale, waking your sleeping pigeon up, and you can slowly roll over that left hip, moving any block out of the way if you had one there. And bringing both legs forward, raising the arms, and exhale, folding forward. This isn't the time to push. Just let your legs be relaxed. If you have a lot of pressure under your knees, and if you have a blanket, you can put a blanket under there to give yourself a little extra support. As we're resting, calming our nervous system, bringing things down. Inhale, slowly coming out, moving any props if you had any. And then slowly making our way down. If you have a block, bring a block with you. We'll first do just one bridge. Heels are about within touching distance of your fingers. Inhale, hips rise. You can clasp your hands under your back. And then if you have a block nearby, sort of coming all the way down, we'll place our hips on our block. I usually do the low setting, and then slowly bringing your legs up. If you don't have a block, you could just do waterfall with your legs up and your hips on the ground. Or if you're near a wall and that's accessible to you, you can do legs up the wall. This is great for your lymphatic system, as there is no pump. And so going in the opposite direction of gravity is great for your lymphatic flow. Drain it all out of the feet, move your ankles, move your toes, get things going. Take some deep breaths. Thank your body for what it's done for you today, every day, your whole life. It's the only one you get. And then we'll bring our feet back to the ground, lifting our hips just enough to move our block out of the way if we had a block. And then we're going to set up for an easy twist. So arms reach out to the side, knees come in, and exhale to one side. I'm doing my right first. Inhaling, coming into center, and exhaling, other side. Inhaling center, giving yourself a big hug. Grab your feet or your big toes, rock and happy baby, side to side. Any other movements that would feel good for you right now. whenever that feels complete for you, give yourself one last big hug. And then exhale, extend in all directions, setting up for Shavasana. If you have a blanket you want to use as a little pillow, like me, go for it. And slowly you can start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, making circles with your wrists and your ankles. Slowly making your way onto one side, to fetal position, position of all possibilities. And an inhale, pushing the ground away, making your way into a comfortable seated position. We'll take one more breath together. Inhaling, arms up over the head. Exhale, palms to forehead. May you know your truth. Palms to lips. May you speak your truth. Palms to heart. May you live your truth. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.